Well, good afternoon, everybody. I know it's 2:30 Central European time. I understand you guys had a long, long session. So I'm going to try to make it as, lively as possible to try to keep you awake and yeah, interested in this topic. So Cogia Intelligence, I think is a little gem out of Germany in the tech area, in the tech space. What is Cogia? Cogia, in a sentence, we provide companies and government organizations enterprise AI. I will get into it, what it means, secure communication, and data integration for the digital transformation and digital automation in the market. So that's in a nutshell what Cogia does. So we have three pillars. The press has been nice to us, put us as one of the tech pearls in Germany, next to TeamViewer, Ifinio. They put in Cogia. So we still have a ways to go. But on the tech side, we already made some impressions. We won the STEP Award, which is from Frankfurt Allgemeine, which is a leading German magazine, as best company in our area in Germany, Austria, Switzerland. We are one of the tech boost startups from Deutsche Telekom, and we were European finalists. So just as a background, we are, to us, this is our team. We are in Frankfurt, Germany, and in Braga, Portugal. So João Correa, head of sales, is located in Braga, and we have development and sales also in Portugal. So that's Frankfurt, Portugal. Our supervisory board, Peter Vanek is the chairman, is serial entrepreneur, has also done an IPO in the US, so IPO experienced. Anatoly Reibold, actually in TU Darmstadt, was considered as one of the best mathematicians, very important advisor in regards to AI algorithms. And Michael Breuer is actually a controller and worked in a corporate setup and knows the numbers very well. So good advisors to get us going. Enterprise AI. What is Enterprise AI? Enterprise AI is our new baby that we are actually introducing to the market. It is built upon our experience. So Cogia does over 10 years already big data AI. So machine learning, deep learning. So a lot of people always write everywhere AI and know-how, but we actually been doing this for over 10 years. So how did this come out from? We had requests like pharmaceutical companies, other companies that are in the AI that have IP, let's say that, and would like to use the AI. Right now, everybody would like to, reduce costs or use the benefits of generative AI, and it's obvious. The benefits are evident, right? Content creation, all sorts of areas you can use AI and really improve your company. So if you are a company in the area that you own very important IP, you don't want to give out that IP. You don't trust necessarily Google or OpenAI with your data. There is always this certain distrust. So for the middle class and for those corporations that want to have the benefits of generative AI, we will introduce large language models, AI models, on-site, on-premise, or on their selected private clouds that they choose in the country they want, in the location they want, and train those AI models with their confidential internal data. So with this, we make it possible that they can use all their know-how and have an AI that will actually give very precise answers about their needs based on their data, and it's just closed only for the company, right? So that is what enterprise is. That is our new product. We are actually getting to market using our know-how of over 10 years of machine learning, big data analytics, and stuff like that. Then I want to also highlight that this market is not, it's quite actually interesting. That's why we chose it to. So there seems to be, according to all the research that we have done, that this market has a CAGR of 29% per year. So it is very attractive. This is the wave we want to surf on and take advantage of. The next is a big highlight: data integration, Elastic I/O. Elastic belonged to us already 51%. And since July this year, we were able to gain and buy the remaining 49%. This is a very big news. We had also, a legal case with the seller of that which caused also our share price. If you look at our share price, you will see we're extremely low. It is because we had a legal case that was actually quite concerning, and it could have hurt the company severely. Now, all this is gone, and we own now 100% Elastic. We've been putting all our efforts and concentration on this product. What is Elastic? It's an iPaaS. It's called Infrastructure Platform as a Service. What does it mean? It basically helps you connect data. It is basically everything what you have under the hood in a car. So let's say if you see in this graphic in the middle, there's Elastic, and you see on the left side, for example, Salesforce, which is your CRM. And on the right side could be, your shop system. So anytime somebody buys larger volumes or anybody that buys your product, you want that data of that person that bought your product immediately also in your customer relationship management system. Or if you have somebody that bought products from your shop system, that you automatically also have that product deducted in your warehouse. So in order for that, you always need for all that connectors. And we provide that as a SaaS service, as a service, as a software as a service. And that is right now what everybody needs, especially if you want to do data-driven management. And that's what we say. So data-driven management and data integration, increase your data value. They basically bring your data squared. So that's what I would say. So if you really want the power of your data and you want to maximize on it exponentially from the data, is by connecting all your data points together and then making data-driven management out of that. Right. So that's why we believe this market is an extremely attractive market. So our second pillar, you can see the market says a CAGR of 30%. We have competitors like Workato or MuleSoft and stuff like that, right? But this market is growing, and we're the leading iPaaS in Germany. Last but not least is our secure communication product. This we own now through a joint venture. We have built this asset. We put it into a joint venture. VCIG, mentioned about it. We have a secure, basically a military-grade secure messenger that is used by a prime minister of a country. We have also a government using it. We have unique features in it, which doesn't only protect the communication to be securely sent, but it also prevents leaks. How do we do that? Well, so let me go in here. Because we have a feature called forced privacy, for example. We have many features, but just one what makes us different from others. We just thought through and thought, okay, we cannot just send secure communication. We need to protect everything from A to Z. So forced privacy means if I send you a confidential document, your eyes only, then this document is only visible if you look at it. So if somebody else takes your phone, that messenger app will not show the confidential document. Or you read a confidential document and somebody comes behind you, looks over your shoulder, we recognize a second non-identified face, and the document in front of you vanishes. As soon as the person is away, it comes back. Stuff like that. So this is right now, we are very unique with this, and our joint venture, we are planning to meet the requirements in 12 to 18 months. We'll see where we are at, and if we are able to meet our requirements in the performance, the idea is to have that joint venture in NASDAQ listed. So that's going to be our baby, and we're all excited about it, on top of our other stuff that we have. So just some examples of some customers that we have. We have BMW already since 2017, and we are managing them in 30 countries, doing big data, AI, managing the customer feedbacks in that case. We also have the Swedish government, the Portuguese government as a customer for Socializer Messenger. What else can I say? Here's a little abstract about our customers and experiences that we had. Our numbers very still small, at this point, but we have an aggressive growth plan that we believe that is realistically to accomplish. That's why I'm outing myself here a bit. First half, we had an output of 835K and an EBITDA, a positive EBITDA of 350,000. And you can see where we want to get to in 2025. We want to get into close to 2 million, in 2026, 3.6. I can also, and we'll explain also later what is behind it and how do we get to those numbers. The growth strategy is very simple. Basically, we will, number one, new customer acquisitions is organically. We'll expand our channel sales. We have just closed in Czech Republic the distributor and are getting access to the market. We met a lot of partners. So the channel sales seems to be a good place for us where we're going to get multiplicators. We are going to place our product, let's say our data integration, into key global cloud marketplaces. So for example, Google Marketplace, it took us 8 months. It's a long process. You originally needed 1 million euros just in cloud expenses or services with Google in order to get them to the cloud. So they had a barrier of entry of 1 million euros just with Google revenues that you need to do. So we're getting in after 8 months, starting end of this month. So that's going to give us a lot of exposure in our growth. We are looking at trying to get into AWS as well as in the Microsoft marketplace with our data integration product. And also by focusing more on performance marketing, because here, if you do strategic marketing and the right mix, then you can just repeat that algorithm because it's very quickly visible if a marketing campaign is effective or not. So digital performance marketing is intelligent money invested, and it's been working for us. And also these placements in those key global marketplaces. Upselling to existing customers like the Portuguese government, they are interested to have such an AI model trained with their own data, and they are interested to have integrations. So that is another potential for us. And once we are set up and growing again, we want to get back, and the stock is at the right position where it should be. We want to also do strategic acquisitions through buy and build. That's part of the growth strategy. All right. Some key data and facts. We have a share capital of 3.5 million shares. We are listed in Düsseldorf. We have a free float of 41%. The major shareholder is myself, also with the most money in the company that I've invested. And we have 2 others that have a bit less than 10%, less than 8% or something. But besides that, it's all in a free float and small small shareholders. Yeah, investment highlights. I'd say low valuation. We have a peer group. If you compare us with Workato, MuleSoft, if you look at Palantir, we are looking at multiples from 7 to 15 or even more. Cogia currently is even less than 1-time revenue at this point. I think also, my point of view, an attractive target for investment. Proof of concept, we have government customers, we have Fortune 500 customers with reoccurring contracts. It's all SaaS based. We have Kronbacher, for example, as a customer. US Golf Association, Tiger Woods, is playing there, is a customer of ours, Infobip, and stuff like that. And we are still a young company, and looking at our 3 pillars, if you take the average of every area that we are focused on, every area has a growth, just the market itself, of a CAGR of above 20%. We have expertise in data integration, which is actually critical also if you want to do AI, because you need AI. You need to feed the AI with data. So you need integration into different data pots. That know-how, we have secure communication expertise and international big data and AI expertise for over 10 years. So these are a little bit quickly summarized our investment highlights about us. And I was actually very fast, I think, but it leaves you for a lot of questions. So that's it. I'm open for questions. Thank you very much.
So how did you finally solve the lawsuit with the seller, MWise?
How did we solve it? Because of our asset deal that we did. That's why we give away ownership of our asset, the messenger, the secure messenger, and put it into a joint venture. We received several millions, and out of those, we were able to pay in shares the seller, and that was agreed on a legal case that this would be accepted currency. So that was our luck, and yeah, so that's good that everything worked out. So we are, in any case, even without VCIG, with Elastic, we have a unique, amazing position, and then also our AI story. But on top of this, the messenger makes us very attractive with the vision of us going with that joint venture to NASDAQ and having a serious ownership on that.
When was the transaction finally closed?
2nd of July.
Okay. And what is your vision for expanding the SaaS-based offerings, and how will this drive long-term revenue growth?
Yeah, so personally, I'm very excited to own Elastic because now we got a deal. I'm focused, and we really are, focusing purely on recurring revenue. As I said, we have worked with Google. We're working closely with Google. It took 8 months now to get to where we're at, to have our product ready for the Google Marketplace. Also, to jump all the hoops, it's not that trivial. It's a process. Plus, you have to have certain revenues with Google in order to get there. So that access alone, that Google Marketplace alone, should get us 20% growth. But that's just my humble estimation. I think we will get much more to see. What is unique about us is that we are offering iPaaS also on a bare metal. So we are able to give governments, like normally iPaaSs are all on the cloud, right? So like Workato, MuleSoft, they're all Sapphire, they're all on the cloud. But what we do unique is, number one, is that I'm also able to give you it on your own data center. So if you are a government and you want to have all those connectors controlled and not out of your universe, you can have this kind of system, bare metal on your own data center. Also, we offer white labeling, which also our main competitors don't do. So that means you can be like basically like a Salesforce, but and have it as a Salesforce connector. So big SaaS providers like to have it as their own brand. So that's another USP that we have that big players don't do. Right. On top of that, we are going to do AI. So we are leveraging our AI know-how. So that is already stuff that we are working on in this iPaaS to make it even easier for the customer. So that will expand also our market reach, because you will need less technical know-how to have quickly connector. That's something we're working on. So we're looking at channel sales as well. So there's a lot of things that we're doing. That's why I'm very bullish on the growth just with Elastic. And I haven't even touched anything else.
Okay. And MWise has claimed as part of a settlement which can be settled with shares of VCI Global. Could you explain how this is connected and what it means for both companies?
Yeah, that was the important part. I had this in my agreement in our deal with MWise that if I once I close the deal with VCIG, if I can pay them with the shares, and that was it. So they accepted that, and that's why it's in the legal claim as payment accepted, and I paid in July what I had to pay. And we still are getting 1.5 million US dollars. By the way, Cogia, we still are owed another 1.5 million US dollars that is still going to be paid in shares a little later, within the next 12 months. So that on side of that is a little more than our current valuation, the money that we are getting in assets.
Okay. And how do you see Cogia's role evolving in the AI and data integration space, especially within the integration of Elastic's IO platform?
Yeah, that's where Elastic benefits from. Honestly, it is in our DNA. Immediately I was looking, we're going to put in AI. Let's make it better. How can we improve it? So we're already working on this behind the scenes. So we're going to have 4 different scenarios where we are improving the system by having workflows done by the AI, the AI helping you, controlling your flows if you made any mistakes. So when you do a connector, you need to do mappings. You need to say what data you want where. And here, the AI can even help you when you create such flows to see if you have mistakes. We'll check. So it will be checking you. It will be able to create them for you. So there's a lot of things we're already looking at. Plus, we have connectors to the different AIs. If you're a normal company not concerned about privacy, you could just kind of have a connector through OpenAI, Gemini. We have everything. Claude AI. We're really open AI, anything you want. Llama. we can do any kind of connector, and they are already to the mainstream ones. We have connectors already ready.
And are there any other countries interested in your messenger?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, it's public. Brazil has made a public announcement that they want to have their own messenger. Just to give you with this public knowledge, we have other countries. I cannot say in Asia, Africa. I'm going to be traveling a bit. It is exciting. Like I said, I think it's a good time about that.
And what steps are you taking to enhance the scalability and efficiency of your platform services, particularly in the light of the recent cost optimizations?
I mean, we are really optimized. I had to go and save a lot of money because we can't do any capital increases currently with the current stock price. So we're very efficient. I mean, we have done the efficiency is there that we went a lot to automation. So that means we can easily scale. It doesn't, because of the digitalization automation we have introduced in our company and are very lean, right? We can easily scale, right? And our product is a cloud-based product. So for example, Elastic, we can scale immediately to any kind of customer, but it doesn't require as much resources on our side, right? That is the beauty on this. Yeah, so at this point, we will scale if needed and where needed. I guess more on the consulting side. That is for the AI side of things. That's going to be a little bit more resource intensive there. There we cannot grow as easily as with a data integration platform, for example. Here, the sky is the limit. I can do anything. But the LLM concept, that's also consulting service. I'm going to do inside. We train the model. That's resource limited. So that doesn't scale as easily.
And what are your expectations for the upcoming NASDAQ listing of the AI secure joint venture, and how will it benefit Cogia?
Well, we have a major stake in it, and so we need to meet the requirements. So if everything goes well, we have good conversations right now, like leads, but there's still a long way to close, right? So we'll see. Once we close all those deals that we have in the pipeline, we meet the NASDAQ requirements in revenue, etc. Then Cogia is going to have, NASDAQ doesn't list below 50 million. So if we are going to be listed in NASDAQ, the minimum valuation will be 50 million. So we will have a significant chunk of ownership as Cogia AG on this joint venture as we have it right now. So on this NASDAQ listing.
Okay, coming back to the messenger, how much was invested over the past 2 years, and how much was invested in total in building up this messenger?
Yeah, the messenger has it's actually over a million officially in our books, but we've worked behind the scenes. There's been work done that is not protocol. So there's more work in it than it shows on our balance sheet. On the balance sheet, officially it's 1 million, okay, roughly.
And
we're investing in constantly right now as well. So was it 1.2, and now we're gonna get soon to 2 million if we keep on going by the end of the year. So that's what 23 now 20, and if we add 22, 24, so we're getting closer to the 2 million mark soon.
And can you elaborate on how you plan to replace the lost revenue from Vodafone, and how do you attract new large clients?
Okay, Vodafone was a big hit, but it was not reoccurring revenue. It was body leasing, and we wanted to focus anyways in annual reoccurring revenue. So every business that we want to do, it has to be tech related, not service. We didn't like this body leasing concept kind of idea. The Vodafone was it was labor intensive, let's say that. It wasn't our product. So how are we covering this loss? That's why we have revenue losses. As I was mentioned before, I mean, the Google Marketplace entry, the channel that we're going to do, distribution channels, resellers, we're going to expand on that. We have found a strategy how to expand on it. And the marketplaces are very attractive, plus performance marketing. that's going to help significantly here to grow. I don't need a Vodafone type of customer. I just want more of the medium size so that they don't hurt me as much. But those bigger types, we are in discussions with, these are more strategic things, let's say platforms that can get in that kind of range. So if you have such a big platform, like a Mambo, for example, in the finance area, stuff like that, if they become your white label OEM, that becomes quite attractive and a big bill. But we want to have more quantity. To be less dependent, that hurt us. It was a big hit. It was a 1.2 million hit. It took a bit of, adjustment.
And how is Cogia ensuring the continuous development and innovation of its products to remain competitive in the market?
Oh, it's part of our DNA. We're keeping very near with research. Like I said, we have, for example, Anatoly is very well connected with the AI and semantics and ontology area. So he has a network of professors that we have access to. So we stay very close with academia with the latest development. Number two, we also are, still always on top testing new models. We just talked today again about the latest models that we're looking at. So we are investing time in this. This is our work, and it's also our fun. We enjoy that. So so we're trying to stay on top, playful, having fun, and still be innovative constantly. It's part. We have people just dedicated for that. I mean, not too many, but some people, and that's quite a bit.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Pascal. The time's already up.
Yeah, appreciate it.